Today I want to share 6 Bali pros and cons since it's important to know the good, bad, and ugly for this top travel destination. Let's start with the cons. Con number 1 is the airport experience. It's simply bad. When you arrive at the Bali Airport, you'll likely need to wait in a very long line to pay for your visa on arrival. After that, it's important to complete the customs declaration form, and there's another line to show that. I've included a link to the customs declaration form in my description, so you can complete that before you arrive. You'll get a QR code upon completion, and you'll save time if you have that ready to show the officer at the airport. You will then need to get your checked bag if you have one and make sure it's not already off the luggage rack since the baggage people may have already taken it off the luggage carousel. After getting your bags, you'll have to walk back and forth through a maze to get to the exit. They do this to increase the exposure to the number of vendors trying to sell services, which is a terrible experience. I feel bad for the travelers who've just flown on multiple flights for many hours or even days to get to Bali, sometimes even with kids and with all their luggage, and they're having to walk back and forth unnecessarily just to exit the airport. Con number 2 is going to be the bad traffic. Traffic congestion is probably one of the top cons in Bali. The roads are super narrow and it can take a long time to get from A to B, especially in popular tourist areas. The island lacks efficient public transportation options, so traveling between locations can take a long time. There are many single-lane roads with cars and scooters trying to go in both directions. Cars often need to back up or drive on the side of the road to allow for traffic to flow. Many people drive or call for a scooter to get around Bali, but you may not feel comfortable driving or getting on the back of a scooter to get around, and you're exposed to the elements, so it's not fun in the sun or pouring rain when you're trying to get from A to B. Con number 3 is over-tourism. Bali is super crowded, especially in popular areas like Seminyak, Canggu, Ubud, and Kuta. Over-tourism has resulted in congested traffic, polluted and busy beaches, and long waits at many of the popular attractions, especially during peak season, which is July, August, and December. Con number 4 is the pollution and waste management problems. Some of the beaches suffer from pollution and buildup of plastic waste that washes to shore, especially during rainy season. Con number 5 are the volcanoes, earthquakes, and dark sand beaches. Bali was built and created from volcanic activity. It sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is a tectonically active zone that encircles the Pacific Ocean and is characterized by frequent earthquakes and volcanic activity. Bali is an island that's home to several active and dormant volcanoes, and volcanic eruptions can happen at any time. The volcanic eruptions are also why the sand at Bali's beaches is a darker color, which may be a con if you're looking for white sandy beaches. I personally prefer the bright white sand that feels like smooth powder. Con number 6 is the language barrier. The primary languages spoken in Bali are Balinese and Indonesian, so many of the locals may not be able to speak your language or English. I highly recommend downloading the Google Translate app so you'll always be able to speak into it and it will automatically translate the words to Indonesian to help you communicate with the locals that don't speak your language. Now let's talk about the 6 Bali pros. Pro number 1 is the beautiful natural landscape. Bali is an island famous for its stunningly beautiful rice terraces, waterfalls, volcanoes, lush and green rainforests and jungles, dramatic cliffs, sunrises, sunsets, and ocean views. Pro number 2 is Bali being affordable and great value. Bali is known for being highly affordable and cheap compared to many other travel destinations. I used to live in California where the cost of living was really high. It's really unbelievable to see how cheap everything is in Bali. You can rent a villa for $500 to $700 per month, depending on the area. You can enjoy many different types of food, and the small family-owned restaurants cost $1 to $5 per meal. Local street foods such as nasi goreng, which is fried rice, or satay are incredibly cheap, usually under $2 per serving. Transportation costs are super affordable, and you have Uber-type apps like Grab and Gojek, where you can ride for $1 to $3 for short trips around town. You can also order a variety of food quickly delivered to you using these apps. Healthcare in Bali is also very affordable and easily accessible. Basic medical consultation costs range from $10 to $20. You can also get a massage service for as little as $5 to $10. Hiring a private driver or maid will only cost $200 to $300 per month. Pro number 3 are going to be the fun party options. Bali has a variety of fun party options, from the largest and best beach clubs in the world like Atlas and Fins, to nightclubs like Shishi and La Favela, to chill day clubs like Potato Head, Kretja, Ubud, to beach clubs on dramatic cliffs like Zavaya, to rooftop bars including the Lawn, La Brisa, and Single Fin, as well as many lounges, full moon parties, and even party boat cruises. It's somewhere where you can literally party every night of the week if you want to. Pro number 4 is the healthy lifestyle. Bali offers so many options for you to live a healthy lifestyle. It's filled with many health and wellness centers, yoga retreats, high-end gyms, fitness retreats, and has a large abundance of outdoor activities so you can keep fit and live a healthy lifestyle. Pro number 5 are the water activities. Since Bali is an island, there are many water activities you can enjoy on or in the ocean, as well as at the lakes, rivers, waterfalls, and beaches. You can enjoy surfing, scuba diving, snorkeling, whitewater rafting, dolphin or whale watching, kite surfing, windsurfing, jet skiing, parasailing, paddleboarding, swimming, and more. Bali is a paradise for water enthusiasts. Pro number 6 is the vibrant expat and digital nomad community. Many people from all around the world who can move and live anywhere, people who have location freedom, choose to move to Bali. Bali is one of the top travel destinations in the world for expats and digital nomads. This huge community of like-minded people offers many networking and socializing opportunities through many events and meetups. Bali has a large variety of visa options for expats and digital nomads to make it legally possible to live long-term and work on this tropical paradise island. Here are 7 must-dos in Bali and why it's one of the top travel destinations in the world. Must-do number 1, see the rice terraces. Bali is famous for its stunningly beautiful rice terraces. The Sea King and Tegalalang Rice Terrace is one of the most popular rice terraces in Bali. It offers fun activities like ziplining, swings, treks, and photo packages. But I personally prefer the newer, larger, and luxurious Kretja Ubud, which is a couple minutes away and has a lot more to offer. It has everything that Sea King has and also has a day club with many pools, bars, restaurants, and recently opened in 2022. The largest rice terrace in Bali is the Jatiluwi Rice Terrace. This UNESCO World Heritage Site spans over 600 hectares of lush green rice fields and has breathtaking panoramic views. Must-do number 2, party at a beach club. Bali is home to the largest, greatest, and best beach clubs in the world. My 3 favorite beach clubs in Bali are Atlas, which is the largest beach club in the world. Right beside Atlas is a famous Fins, which is considered the best beach club in the world, and I don't know of any other beach club that consistently gets as packed as Fins. Then there's also Potato Head, which is more of a relaxed and chill vibe that's family friendly as well. Must-do number 3, experience a waterfall. Bali has many magical waterfalls. One of the most popular waterfalls is the Teganugan waterfall in the Ubud area. If you want to see a waterfall in a cave, I highly recommend the Tukad Sipung waterfall, which is a really cool experience. Must-do number 4, visit one of the 20,000 plus temples. I don't think you'll have time or want to visit 20,000 temples in Bali, so I've narrowed down the list to my top 3 temples. My number 1 favorite temple and probably one of the top attractions in Bali is the Uluwatu Temple, which was built at the top of a 70-meter cliff overlooking the ocean. It has dramatic and stunningly beautiful views of the ocean and surroundings. My second favorite temple I highly recommend seeing is a sea temple called the Tanah Lot Temple. It was built on top of a large rock formation and is surrounded by crashing waves. I highly recommend coming here during sunset, and it's one of the most photographed locations in Bali. The third temple I highly recommend seeing if you have time is the Ulun Danu Buratan Temple, which is a temple dedicated to the goddess of lakes and rivers. It's a couple hours away from the airport and was built on the shores of Lake Buratan. This lake and temple is 1,200 meters above sea level, so it will have a cooler climate in contrast to the hot and humid weather near the beaches and at lower altitudes in Bali. Must-do number 5, get a traditional Balinese massage. I highly recommend pampering yourself at a nice spa and getting a traditional Balinese massage, which combines deep tissue manipulation, acupressure, and aromatherapy. If you're on a budget, you can also get one at many of the local massage parlors for less than $10 US. Must do number 6, go diving or snorkeling. Bali is a paradise for diving and snorkeling enthusiasts and offers vibrant coral reefs to intriguing shipwrecks. My favorite diving spot is a USAT Liberty shipwreck, which is one of the most popular diving sites in Bali. Must do number 7 is monkey watch. Visit the Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary in Ubud. It's one of Bali's top attractions, and it's a unique and fun experience where you can monkey watch, and it's also home to 3 ancient temples. There are over 700 monkeys that roam freely in this 10-hectare tropical forest. Walking through this massive natural sanctuary feels like stepping into a sacred space where spirituality and nature coexist harmoniously. It's a place where you can connect with Bali's rich traditions while enjoying playful monkeys, all in a breathtaking natural setting. These are just 7 Bali must-dos, but depending on your interests, there's so much more Bali has to offer. Bali is one of the world's top destinations and where many people who can work from anywhere choose to end up living. There aren't many places in the world that have everything Bali has to offer, including a beautiful natural setting on an island surrounded by ocean and beaches, amazing weather, clean air quality, a super safe environment, a variety of outdoor activities, so many fun party options along with the biggest and best beach clubs in the world, an abundance of health and wellness centers, along with high-end gyms, many water activities like boating, swimming, diving, surfing, and snorkeling, a huge variety of food and restaurant options, fast and reliable internet, along with innovative co-working spaces and infrastructure, and all at an extremely affordable price. You can eat a delicious meal for under $5 or get an incredible massage for under $10 or hire a private driver in a luxury Alfred van for $50 per day. I don't know of many other places that offer everything Bali has to offer at such great value. Each time I travel to Bali, I fall in love with it more, and I am now understanding why it's one of the top locations for digital nomads and people with location freedom to live. To get my videos and real reviews to some of the world's best destinations, like and subscribe.